Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Phoenix weekend for Cup and Xfinity series. But before we get into that, let's first talk about next week's schedule race, which is at Bristol Motor Speedway. This will also be the return of the concrete layout, not the dirt, so the dirt is now forever gone. And we'll also have the Cup and the Truck Series in attendance. I'm not really too sure, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this is kind of a throwback week as well. I'm pretty sure for Cup and the Truck Series, so I might be wrong, but just let me know that in the comments below, because I know they painted the walls into like the 90s colors, like red and white. I'm pretty sure, so I think it's like that, but I might be wrong about that. So let's have a look and see what's happening. On Saturday, March 16th at 3 p.m. and 3:40 p.m. will be the Truck Series practice and qualifying. Both there will be on FS1 and Sirius XM. 5 p.m. and 5:50 p.m. will be the Cup Series practice and qualifying. That'll be on FS1, PRN, and Sirius XM. Then at 8 p.m. will be the Truck Series race for the running of the Weather Guard truck race. That'll be on FS1, MRN, and Sirius XM. And finally, on Sunday, March 17th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time will be the Cup Series race for the running of the Fuel CD500. That'll be on Fox, PRN, and Sirius XM. So let's now have a look now at the Xfinity Series results. And the winner of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Phoenix is Chandler Smith. Then we have Jesse Love, who finally finishes in the race in the top 10. Sheldon Creed, Austin Hill, Cole Custer, Shane Van Gisbergen, Brandon Jones, Parker Kligerman, Sammy Smith, and Anthony Alfredo ran out of the top 10. Then Leland Honeyman, Ryan Sieg, Blaine Perkins, BJ McLeod, and Jeremy Clements ran out of the top of 15. So, what happened in this race? Well, let's first start off with the massive wreck in front of the field. So basically what happened is that Jonathan Nemechek I'm pretty sure actually got tagged by his own teammate Chandler Smith, spawns out, collects Riley Herbst and Sam Mayer, who continues to have a struggle with the start of the season. I think Austin Hill probably got a piece of it. Jeff Burnham got powered by Brennan Poole. Parker Retzlaff had nowhere to go. Haley Deegan was also in it as well. It was just a heap of mess there. And it was a red flag because of just mainly because of the fluid. I think it was Jeb Burnham, I'm pretty sure his car was leaking fluid, but I might be wrong about that. So they had the red flag it for a bit, but luckily they got it all cleaned up and stuff. So that was a great sign, but it did took out quite a lot of cars. Nemechek, Herbst, Mayer. So just name a few, I should say. I think Austin Hill got a piece of it, like I mentioned before. William Byron, I think, also got a piece of it. So it was just really, really unlucky there for most of the drivers which were in front of the field. But it was all good for Justin Allgaier, as that it was all clear, and he was just going to cruise his way into victory lane as the winner. No, that did not happen, because he then cut a left rear tire while in the lead. Heartbreak for Justin Allgaier. I mean, I think it was definitely like him, Chandler Smith. Both of them were like the dominant cars during like this race. Cole Custer, you could also say as well, the pole sitter. But if we talk about like late into the race, it was definitely like Justin Allgaier who was the car to beat. Chandler Smith as well. Both of them were really, really good. So it's sad for Justin Allgaier. It's heartbreaking for Allgaier. But yeah, it is actually I just realized this is also the first time that a non-Chevy driver has also won in any of the 3 series in NASCAR. Cup, Xfinity, Trucks is the first time. Chandler Smith is the first non-Chevy driver to win a race. Just a Toyota now. So that's something I just realized. So at least there won't be any Chevys in the victory lane, maybe for the Xfinity series. Not really, maybe for the Cup series, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. But other than that, decent race though. Yeah, it was alright. Let's say that. It was alright. Also, shout out as well to Shane Van Gisbergen for an amazing save while he got loose under Anthony Alfredo. So, good job by Van Gisbergen. Let's now have a look at the finishes outside of the top 15. AJ Allmendinger, what the hell happened to him? Because he was nowhere in this race. It was a lap down. The first car actually to go a lap down, so I don't know what the hell happened to Allmendinger. Corey Heim was like reporting something about vibration, I'm pretty sure. So he struggled a bit. William Byron, like I mentioned before, I think was caught up in that in that wreck. Who else? Riley Herbst is caught by that wreck as well. Josh Williams, his start of the season for colleague struggle continues. Justin Allgaier, accident obviously spun out. Frankie Muniz had a vibration, and Eric Amrola also had an accident as well. Then Nemechek, Deegan, Mayer, Retzlaff, Burt, and all of them all had an accident. Ryan Vargas also had a suspension problem, and the last place is Patrick Emmerling, who also had an accident. And one driver failed to qualify, that being CJ McLaughlin for RSS Racing. So let's now have a look now at the Cup Series results. And the winner of the Cup Series race at Phoenix is Christopher Bell. And then we have Chris Buescher, Ty Gibbs, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, Martin Truex Jr., Michael McDowell, Chase Briscoe, and Tyler Reddick ran out of the top 10. And Denny Hamlin, Noah Gragson, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, and a top rookie of Carson Hocevar running out of the top 15. Now, Joey Logano, he has had a horror start to the season. I'm pretty sure he crashed out in Atlanta. He crashed out, I think he had like a very bad run in Las Vegas. And I'm pretty sure he crashed out as well in Daytona. And it continues here as well into Phoenix, as he got taken out by Jonathan Nemechek. Yes, it doesn't really show the full clip, sadly. But basically, he got turned, and Josh Berry was involved, Zane Smith as well, Corey LaJoie was involved. This just shows of just how badly Joey Logano is going. You also see Derek Kraus as well. So, Logano as a whole, at the start of the season, has just been horrid. Like, I don't know what the hell happened to him, but, like, Blaney, as you can see, he finished in top 5. Cindric, yes, also retired as well from this race. I'm pretty sure Cindric is somewhere inside of like the top 20. I'm going to say maybe around 17th or 18th, not really too sure. Like, it's kind of where we kind of expect Cindric to be. Blaney, on the other hand, is leading the points. So, I just don't really know what's happening to Joey Logano. He's just struggling a lot at the start of the season. Hopefully he does bounce back and hopefully gets a win under his belt to lock himself into the playoffs, because right now he's in a pretty deep hole. So I'm a bit worried for him, and considering that Brad Keselowski, he was like in 28th, I'm pretty sure, and now he's moved up quite a lot of places thanks to his first top 5 of the season. I'm pretty sure as well for Chris Buescher as well. I think it's also RFK's first top 5 of the season, so that's great stuff for RFK Racing. But as for Joey Logano, he is struggling. But I mean, as for Christopher Bell, he did really, really well. Maybe was the fastest car, throughout this whole day. Reddick and Hamlin both of them sharing, pretty sure the most laps being led. That means 68. Tyler Reddick won stage 1. Christopher Bell won stage 2. And this was also the first showing as well of the new short track package as well. But all in all, I mean, the main thing is that Toyota was dominant. Honestly, led I think half of the laps in this race. Like, Ty Gibbs led some laps, 57 of them. I already talked about Reddick and Hamlin. And obviously Christopher Bell was like our winner. I mean, Toyota just looks super dominant. And first win as well for them. Other than a Chevy team in the Cup Series. Very, very impressive there from Toyota and from Christopher Bell. So Christopher Bell could maybe be a championship threat. I mean, he's always a championship threat, but this season he's proven a point after a very disappointing end to his championship run last year with I'm pretty sure a tire going down. So hopefully he does bounce back and is competitive once again on the championship 4. But we just have to wait to see. But once again, an absolutely dominant performance there from Toyota. Let's have a look now at the other finishes outside of the top 15. Todd Gilliland was also the other driver who led some laps, so only being 14. Josh Berry, he was caught up in that wreck as well with Joey Logano. Jonathan Nemechek obviously caused that wreck as well. Other rookies, like I mentioned, there's simply Josh Berry, who finished at 26th. Zane Smith, 29th. He was also involved in that wreck. Kaz Grala in 30th. Corey LaJoie, Joe Logano, Derek Kraus, all of them were a part of that wreck, like I mentioned before. And Austin Cindric, I'm pretty sure he collided with Derek Kraus on lap 6, so Cindric retired very, very early on. But let's now have a look now at the Xfinity Series standings. So this is what the standings now looks like for the Xfinity Series after Phoenix. And yes, Chandler Smith is in the lead by 1 point over Austin Hill, then Cole Custer, Riley Herbst, Jesse Love, Sheldon Creed, AJ Allmendinger, Justin Allgaier, Brandon Jones, Sammy Smith ran out of the top 10, but then Parker Kligerman and Anthony Alfredo in 11th and 12th. Currently, only 2 drivers have locked themselves into the playoffs, that being the top 2, Chandler Smith with his win just then at Phoenix, and Austin Hill with his 2 wins at Daytona and Atlanta. So let's now have a look now at the Cup Series standings. So here are the standings after Phoenix for the Cup Series, and it is Ryan Blaney 10 points in front of both Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr. Then William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, and Daniel Suarez ran out of top 10. Then Kyle Busch and Christopher Bell in 11th and 12th. 4 drivers have locked themselves into the playoffs. That was literally Byron, Suarez, Larson, and now Christopher Bell, most recent winner at Phoenix, have joined the other 3 who have locked themselves into the playoffs. Everyone else is still looking for their first win of the season. So just a reminder that next week's scheduled race is at Bristol for the Cup and the Truck Series. The Xfinity Series will be back, I'm pretty sure, with the Cup and the Truck Series at Coda. So now I'd like you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helped me, especially on this channel. I'd be interested to see if the Bristol Motor Speedway will actually be a throwback weekend, but I'm pretty sure it is, but I might be wrong. And also for a slide that Bristol will be back into a concrete this time pretty sure since 2020, so might be wrong about that, but either way, it's been quite a long time. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.